could talk about Ghislaine Maxwell news. This is kind of crazy. Her trial.
Oh.
Did you know about this?
No.
There's an account that was tracking the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell on Twitter, right, giving updates, etc. Twitter suspended the account.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, what are the details to this? Because on the surface, it looks crazy. The CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, stepped down right before the trial started. I don't know if you saw that shit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
A little convenient.
Very.
A little convenient. Now, all of a sudden, they're giving us details about this Ghislaine Maxwell trial and trial, right? They're giving us details about it, and all of a sudden suspended the Twitter account. What's the real here, Mark?
All right, so basically,
Conspiracy corner. There's
this Twitter account.
I like that.
Son, we up in the production value, dog.
Yeah.
All right, ready to go, Mark. Conspiracy corner.
Yeah. So from the conspiracy corner, basically there's this website called, or this Twitter account called Tracker Trial, and they started 2 weeks ago, and it had 500,000 followers in 2 weeks.
Oy.
And then the account and all the accounts that were registered to this individual that was running all these different trackers got this notice from Twitter saying, "You have violated our rules against platform manipulation and spam. You may not use Twitter services in a manner intended to artificially amplify or suppress information or engage in behavior that manipulates or disrupts people's experience on Twitter."
So they were spamming people?
They're basically saying that the account was trying to manipulate or spam on the platform.
By giving details about it?
I'm assuming
Frequently?
they probably had like a bunch of accounts, and so their site will post something
Spam
and then
is
have
what I'm
all
thinking.
the other ones repost
Not-
it and make it
yeah.
look like it's a big story.
So this looks crazier than it really is.
That's what Twitter's alleging. Now, the person that runs it is it's basically an account called, I can't remember the exact guy. The Free Press Report. So it's like a team of people that basically have different trackers that track different people doing things, throughout the internet. So they have a Nancy tracker for Nancy Pelosi that tweets her investments over time. To like keep tabs and basically as like a watchdog for different people and groups that they're trying to keep tabs.
I like this. This is good.
So they're saying that Twitter's alleging that they're using the platform in the way that they don't want them to use it.
So it's not just this account was taken down. There are multiple accounts that are taken
account
down.
was
But
taken
this
out
is
as
the
well.
one that is getting highlighted, obviously, because it looks like they're trying to cover this shit up because they fucking cover this shit up. Okay, but I like the idea that we could follow Nancy
Hell
Pelosi's
yeah.
investment. I feel like that should be public knowledge to everyone.
Hell
This is just
yeah.
making that public knowledge even easier.
Yeah.
It is public knowledge. They were just tweeting it out every time she did something.
Good.
So it was making it easier, like you said.
Yeah,
And
make
there's
it
a bunch-
accessible public knowledge.
There's a bunch of these different like watchdog accounts.
But I like that. I don't want to have to go to the library or go to wherever the fuck to figure this out. Yeah, they would be keeping that in a Dewey Deci.
Where do you think?
Yeah, I don't even know how to use a Dewey Deci, bro.
Yeah, I do.
You know how to use a Dewey Decimal System?
Yep.
No
How?
chance.
You
How?
look at the number and that's the genre.
What the fuck did you just say?
You look at the number on the Dewey Decimal and then that's the genre of the book and then you
What?
go in there. Yeah.
No.
I don't know if that's really how it works, but that seems like how it probably works.
That's so funny. He don't know how it works. He don't know if he was right or wrong.
Yeah, I was waiting for y'all to chime in.
Nah, you
I was
look
waiting
up
for
a
y'all
book.
to chime in.
I was waiting.
Akaash came in quick. I was like, he knows.
Nah,
He
you
got
look up
that.
a book, it gives you a number, the last three, you go to the shelves, and that's the number that you refer to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Not
Based off of
genre.
the genre.
But you don't
No,
know the
it's not
genre
genre.
based on the
Not
number.
based
You
off
just follow
genre.
the fucking
Yeah, it
cabinets,
is.
bro.
No, it isn't.
You just
dog.
follow that shit.
It's gotta be
No, it
cabinets.
isn't.
Son,
It's based off
Dickhead.
genre.
Dickhead.
Shithead. It's based off genre.
Dipshit.
Yeah. You fucking numbnuts. Dude,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
be such a numbnuts over
Technology
there.
600, science is 500. Psychology's 100, religion's 200.
Yeah.
It's simple math.
Nah, bro, you made that shit up.
No, he's
Yeah.
Hey, Google.
Dude, don't you ever disrespect me.
Yeah.
You
Don't you
disrespected
ever
me.
disrespect
You said that
me.
my head was a dick.
Dressing like Adam Sandler. Don't you ever disrespect me.
My girl calls this my Shrek shirt, bro. She said I look like Shrek. Fuck.
No, that shout out to Nems, bro. Nems is this dude. I shared y'all on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I posted yesterday, but he does these things. It's absolutely brilliant. He's this rapper. He's the guy that popularized Bing Bong on
Yeah.
Side Talk, and he's a rapper. I think from like Queens or maybe
Coney
Brooklyn,
Island, I think.
Brooklyn,
Coney
Coney
Island,
Island, and he does these things where like people just walking by the street and he just roasts them.
Yeah.
But don't you ever disrespect me looking like Mary Kate and Ashley if they were crackheads or something like that. Like as the crackheads
Yeah.
walking down the street.
To their face.
To their face. He's holding the phone doing it. And bro, it's fucking hilarious.
Don't you ever disrespect me. That's how he starts
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Don't you ever disrespect me looking like a character from Futurama.
Yeah.
Just murdering motherfucker. Don't you ever disrespect me looking like you about to host a battle rap with Eminem and it was a black dude with dreads. So, like, he be killing these motherfuckers,
that's
bro.
funny.
Check his ass out, man.
Oh, you want to pull it up?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Do we got some audio? What's that shit, dog?
Don't ever disrespect me looking like Wolverine of Lower East Side, you heard? Don't ever disrespect me out here looking like a sloth, you heard?
That was good.
Yo, don't ever disrespect me looking like Tales from the Crypt, you heard? Yo, Jerry Garcia, don't ever disrespect me, you heard? Yo, don't ever disrespect me looking like a Dominican Gilligan, you heard? Don't ever disrespect me wearing Jinko jeans in 2021, you heard? Yo, don't ever disrespect me looking like Snoop Dogg, Joey Badass, and Tupac at the same time. Disrespect me looking like Sylvester Stallone, you heard? Disrespect me looking like a Coney Island Boris Yeltsin, you heard? Don't ever disrespect me looking like a Tibetan Buddhist statue. Bing bong. Ever disrespect me being under 3 feet, you heard? Disrespect me looking like Kenny from South Park in the hood.
That's so good, bro.
Disrespect me looking like a human Banksy portrait, you heard? Don't ever disrespect me thinking you Paris Hilton out here, you heard?
All right, that's it, bro. I'm telling you, he got a bunch of these.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
an
that's
amazing follow.
Great.
And just absolutely fucking hysterical. Don't ever disrespect me, though, Mark. For real. I meant that sincerely. Okay, so what do we make of this, man? So maybe they were legitimately spamming. Maybe there's a bunch of these accounts. Okay, a couple things can happen. Let's go conspiracy vibes on it, right? What if this was a convenient excuse to get an account out of here that's exposing information about this trial?
Yeah, so Twitter in their community guidelines can basically put a bunch of shit that every account's violating.
Yes.
And
Like-
that's how they can create some sort of security on their end. If anybody's ruffling feathers, they go, oh, by the way, you have curses in your tweets.
Yeah.
This is hate speech.
The busted headlight of Twitter. You know what I
Great.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
We're gonna try to pull black people over. Let's just bust a headlight. Let's get them. Yeah.
Now, do you think that that's really what it is, or do you think that they were legitimately spamming, and this brought so much light to their spam operation?
Well, I don't know because there's other Maxwell trial trackers, like,
And they're
there's-
still there.
I think there's other accounts that are like tracking the trial. Like obviously,
That's what I'm saying. Couldn't you just text that shit to somebody else and have him post it? Now that's a new Maxwell trial tracker?
Yeah, I mean, like there's other
But
like
they
trial
had
tracker
1.2
accounts in
million.
general. Like
They had 1.2
Sagar's
million.
doing it.
But, how is Sagar doing it?
I mean, he's like reporting on the trial. In
Right.
general. I'm
But he got to
assuming.
get information from somebody, right? Somebody's
Yeah.
got to leak this information because it's a private trial.
No, it doesn't have to necessarily be leaked. Like they have like court reporters and like people in the trial like writing about it. They just don't have it televised.
So this is just making it harder for the public to access this information. And if you're somebody that's, okay, in the most legal sense of the word, if you're somebody that's on Ghislaine's team, maybe her team is like, yo, get all this information out of here. Last thing we want to do is sway the jury. Last thing we want is tons of people talking about what's happened in the trial, making her look worse than she already looks.
I mean,
right?
they would probably want that.
Wait, keep
Because
going.
they can call for a mistrial.
Oh,
If the jury. That actually helps them. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break from this exclusive Patreon clip because I got to make sure your dicks are hard, okay? That's my personal responsibility. And you know who's going to help me do it is BlueChew. BlueChew, same active ingredient that's inside Cialis or Viagra, but this is the chew. This is the one we rock with, and this is the reason I'm getting married, okay? It's the reason the boys on this podcast are already married.
Hell yeah.
BlueChew.com. Make sure you use that promo code Andrew, and you're going to get it for free. All you got to do is pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Enjoy. BlueChew.com. Go there. Go do it. Now let's get back to this exclusive Patreon clip that you can see the whole episode at patreon.com/flagrant2. Oh, yo, that's a great... Why don't they try to do that?
Yeah,
Why don't they try to say tainted jury or poison jury or
Well, I
whatever?
mean, that's why the jury has to stay off social media, the internet. They're not supposed to look at the news and shit like that when they're on the trial.
Right.
And high-profile trials, they'll put them up in like hotels, and so they can't even interact with other people until the
Son,
trial's
who
done.
would want to be one of those jurors?
I mean, you don't. You
You don't got the choice, son.
Yeah.
It's your civic duty.
Yeah, you never been a jury?
I've been jury duty, but they ain't call me into the shit.
Probably not. Why?
Yeah.
Probably why not?
He just voiced his opinions, I think.
Yeah, I'm just,
They just ask you and you just tell them how you feel?
honestly, one of the sides doesn't want me there because they know I'm too good at knowing who did it and who, you know what I mean? I have such a good instinct
good
about
gut.
it.
Ah, you
They're
trust
like,
your
yo, don't
gut.
have this guy. He gonna know.
Trust your
He gonna know the
You might
truth.
have a feeling.
I got a good gut, bruh.
You got a good gut.
You never did jury duty?
I've tried.
Well, how do you try?
I went to it.
Where did they call
Why didn't
you?
they
Never
select
called
you?
me. Never called me. I was just chilling there on the phone
Yeah.
all day, 8
Yeah.
hours a day.
Yeah.
Just chilling. Dead ass.
And they were like, why are you here?
Not even.
No, they know why you're there, but that you go like 200 people go to the courtroom or whatever, and then they'll call in select numbers of people.
He's just saying he showed up without anyone telling him to be
Yeah,
there.
I didn't. Nobody told me to be
oh,
there.
you just showed up.
I was just trying to do my civic duty.
This guy loves
Yeah.
America.
I love America,
You
son.
love America the most.
I'm American,
He
bro.
enlisted. It's not a draft. You enlisted.
Yeah, I upped my draft card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have respect.
No, they said they were going to arrest me if I didn't go because I missed it so many times. So I made a deal with them. I made a plea. I pled out. I pled out. And
I was there.
What was the plea deal?
I was there. I was still working there.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you remember?
I think I do. Yeah, that's right. I
Wait,
came
what?
in. Yeah. That's when he was still working there. That's right. I remember I got the shit downstairs.
Yeah.
Then I came up to your office when you were on injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, y'all were already working together at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that shit changed your life. I was gonna be like, yo, your jury duty got this man changed his life.
Nah, I was still on. I was
That would have
already
been
on
way
break.
cooler of a story.
That would have been
But
way
you got
cooler.
him acquitted?
He got
You freed him from jail
Yeah, you
before
freed
he
me.
freed
You
you
freed
from
me.
jail.
Nah, he
That's
has
a
no
good ass
connection.
point.
How we
You were
do
just
that.
in the
That's a
highest
good ass
favor
point.
when you
No
freed him from
connection.
jail.
Yeah, it's payback, dog.
My man has zero connects. Couldn't get me off jury duty, nothing. Back
nothing.
to Maxwell. What do we think about this? So I think it's possible that this was maybe the most famous account that was being was tracking the trial. And they need an excuse to get the fuck out of here. Found something that they violated. And they're like, boom, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Clearly, they want to protect Maxwell. I mean, I don't even know why we're debating that. Like, clearly they want to protect Maxwell. They want to protect whoever they is, but they want to protect the people that Epstein had dirt on. They wouldn't have killed his ass if they didn't want to. So if there's somebody who's willing to kill Epstein while he's in prison, there's clearly somebody out there who's powerful enough to want to protect Ghislaine. Yeah. Like, we don't have to debate this. This we know as fact already.
Just look at the names on Epstein's plane. Somebody gonna want these guys out of here.
Yeah.
Or
100%.
protect them or whatever.
100%. Interesting. Who do you think is going to be the next person that goes down for this that we know of? Not goes down like in terms of being guilty, but like which one of our friends will be compromised? Like if Sagar covers this enough, do you think that something weird is going to happen to Sagar?
He's not big enough, I don't think, yet.
Yeah?
I think you got to keep going a little bit. I think you got to ruffle some feathers before they like get this guy out of here.
I mean, I don't know. Like those security guards that worked in the whatever at the police station, I guess they were just the ones who were there, but they must have gotten taken care of in some kind of way.
Yeah. But they're not. Are you saying are they gonna take down one of our friends or pay them off?
Yo, they paid him off, but if they didn't accept payment,
Or they take him down?
they're going to take him down because they want that guy dead. So it's not like they come up and they're like, we'd like to pay you to murder this guy. They go, we're going to pay you to murder
You
this
know
guy.
what?
And if you say no, some bad shit might happen to you.
Just keep looking at their accounts, and if Sagar suddenly stops tweeting about the trial or something's like, I don't think she did it.
Sagar, the pressure's on you, my boy.
Yep.
You got to keep your foot on this
Hey,
bitch's
you're at
neck.
a breaking point, my friend.
Yes, you
Figure
are.
it out.
I saw what you did right there.
It's
That was
brilliant.
good.
The prison guards that got paid off or fell asleep or whatever, they got no jail time.
Of course not.
Shocking.
They got arrested, or like they got, I guess, like indicted or whatever for their like involvement, but they didn't get any
Fired?
jail time. I think so.
Yeah. Because
Also, they got a
shouldn't get
union
jail
that's
time
crazy.
for that.
Why should they not get
They
jail
were
time?
just being lazy on the job. You get fired, but they didn't commit a
Oh,
crime.
you're saying like if there's no proof that they committed
Yeah.
the crime, they just did their job shitty and they should get fired or whatever the union
Yeah.
agrees.
'Cause
They
they
should be
don't-
put on suspension.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes way
His
more
Twitter
sense.
account's
Now that I
actually
think
still
about it, Mark
active though
shit
on
didn't make any sense.
Instagram. Trial
You exposed
Tracker
him.
is its name.
So that Twitter account's still active on Instagram though.
Which one?
Trial Tracker.
Same one.
Another interesting thing about Epstein that a lot of people don't talk about is that he went, when they first got arrested, he was like thinking, oh, shit's all good. Like, I'm going to get out. And then when the judge didn't set bail, he tried to commit suicide that first night. So he had a suicide attempt. Yeah. And then they put him on suicide watch when you're supposed to have a jailmate with another person with you at all times. And so that person, like, I think got moved the night before or some shit like that. And the staff was just too lazy to put somebody else in there.
That's convenient.
But yeah, that's a shit that is like, looks convenient, but it's like, oh, he tried to off himself a couple
Do we
days
know for
prior.
a fact he tried?
I mean,
Even if they're saying he
That's
tried
what
to
they're
off himself,
saying,
though,
that-
that actually makes it more egregious that you ever let him be alone. Because he tried to kill himself once. So why would you ever leave him alone? Why would you ever not have him? The whole point of suicide watch is let's make sure 24 hours a day this motherfucker doesn't kill himself. He's already tried once.
So if I'm Epstein and I'm alone, I'm a fake commit suicide. So they put me with someone because I know they're coming for me.
oh,
I think
it
he's
could-
doing
it
that
could
as
flip it
strategy.
that way,
Like
too,
these
yeah.
motherfuckers are gonna get me out of here. It's just me in here, and he was right.
Yep.
So I'd fake commit suicide, do whatever the fuck you have to do, put the shit around your neck, you know, like kick your feet on the ground a bunch, make some fucking noise, spit some stuff up. They're like, oh, this guy's on suicide watch. They got to go through the protocol, right? They go through the protocol, and now you're in a room that you're supposed to have a cellie with. He's like, where's my cellie at? Oh, no cellie tonight. Guard's looking sleepy. Game over.
Yeah.
Finish the job.
That's what makes it interesting because it can go both ways.
Man, I've seen these pictures of motherfuckers analyzing his earlobes and shit. Y'all seen this?
Nah.
Like the dead Epstein has like different ears than the live Epstein. You
Yeah,
see
they do
this
that
one?
with every like replacement. Like Avril Lavigne got replaced.
What, titties? Because Avril Lavigne got some fat tits, and all of a sudden,
That's what people are suggesting, is that she got replaced with someone with just super heavies.
really,
That's an upgrade. That's not a replacement. That's an upgrade.
For us,
If you get heavier in that department, that's
unless you're
just
Avril
a good
Lavigne,
move.
then now you're super dead.
super dead. So someone killed Avril
Yeah,
Lavigne.
but she was annoying.
She was a skater girl. Was it Kyle Rittenhouse? Guys, guys, let's just calm down here.
But they do that with everyone
It's
that
too
dies.
soon.
And like anytime there's like a replacement thing, they're like, look at the ears, look at the nose, the facial structure. I'm like, it seems convenient, but I also don't understand.
What are they gonna do when these Kardashians die, bro? And they're just putting the old pics.
Yeah.
They'll be like, Kylie, and this is the Kylie that died. There's no way. There's no way those are the same people.
Pale, no lips.
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah.
My favorite Maxwell conspiracy so far is
Go.
the Reddit account. Have
Okay.
you guys heard of this?
No.
So there's a Reddit account,
Oh, this is early, and this is brilliant.
and it's like gotten crazier. Like more and more people have done more research on it. But there's a Reddit account called Maxwell Hill.
Yeah.
They have like the 8th most karma of all time ever on Reddit. They're
Explain
like,
karma.
So basically, like karma is your points you get from posting on the platform.
Yep.
So like the more you post, the more karma you get if your posts are good.
Right.
So she is like the 8th most karma of all
It's
time.
like algorithmic confidence.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
they have a metric
Credit.
for it. Yeah, yeah.
And she's like a power mod. She's like on top of like all the biggest subreddits on Reddit, which we look at Reddit as like, oh, this is like a corny little website, but it's like one of the biggest websites in the
No,
world.
I don't look at it like that at all.
It's like massive,
Yeah.
and so many people go to it for information on like
Yeah.
what they should be reading.
Yeah.
And so she was in charge of like world news, technology, all this shit. On the day Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested, there was not a post since on that Reddit account, even though there were posts nearly every day for 14 years up until the day that she was arrested.
Oh shit!
The gaps in posting line up with Maxwell's mother's death and her funeral. The posts on the account never mentioned anything about Jeffrey Epstein, despite her being a moderator of world news. She goes around correcting the ages of consent in various comments throughout the platform over the years. Posts articles about why we should legalize child exploitation material. Again, I don't necessarily know what the material was, but that's what this bullet says. Gripes about overzealous protection laws. She was raised in the UK at Headington Hill Hall. So some people are saying that her account is Maxwell
Hall.
Hill.
Or Hill, yeah.
And then she puts her birthday in one of the accounts saying that like her birthday's in December, which Ghislaine Maxwell's birthday's in December. And yeah, just
Also, this is
all
like
these
a
other-
modern source of news, right?
Right.
And you can control narratives with news. And who would know that better than the daughter of a news magnate?
Right.
I mean, Robert Maxwell was like a Rupert Murdoch type, was he not?
Yeah.
In the UK. So of course she's got the not only the backing but the know-how and the people of influence that can help her do it the whole time. Matter of fact, she could probably drop crazy stories, information on shit before it ever drops in a newspaper or any other kind of social outlets.
Yeah. And
It
to
could
this
absolutely
day,
be her.
all the posting history is still up, but hasn't posted since she got arrested. That's super weird.
Sorry, how'd she build
Yeah.
up such karma if she's clearly posting all this creep shit?
What do you mean?
Like correcting people on the ages of consent.
That was a good
and
point.
saying child exploitation law should be legal or
Well,
whatever.
she's not obviously saying that directly, but that's how it can be interpreted. So like she's going in the comments and people are like, oh, well, in this country, Malaysia, it's this. And she's like, well, actually, technically it's, 16 years old or whatever. But
You
happens to
wouldn't
know-
make sense of it if you didn't think she was a pedophile.
Okay.
But now that she is, it's like, oh,
Okay.
It's like when you find out somebody might be gay and now you look at the outfits they were wearing, they're like,
Yeah,
oh, that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
little sus.
Yeah, why was he wearing an only leather jacket? That's weird.
Just
Yeah.
tell me. Just now.
What? We don't think you're gay. We just think you have a boxing match you're losing weight for.
Yeah, bro. It's homage to Missy, bro.
It's what?
Homage to Missy Elliott. She passed away.
What?
Nah, she did. I'm sure.
Jeez,
No,
don't scare us
I
like
was
that.
gonna say.
dude.
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, I was fucked up
I was
right
fucked
there,
up.
dude.
Why would you
Yeah,
try to kill Missy like that? bro?
no, that was a little bit crazy. Y'all need to chill the fuck out.
Dare you disrespect this, bro?
Okay, so what do we think ultimately happens with Maxwell?
She gonna beat this shit. And then we're not gonna see her for a while, and we'll be fascinated, and this be this.
And
whole
we
thing.
won't care.
Yeah,
We'll move right the fuck along. We'll care about it for 2 weeks. We'll move
fascinated
right
for
the
a little
fuck
bit. Then
along.
there'll be a little thing in the back of all the noise, like just
Yep.
in the background.
Yep. And then it'll end up being a joke, just like Epstein didn't kill himself. What up, people? You just watched a clip from our weekly Patreon episode. You can support the Flagrancy. You can support this unapologetic, unfiltered, uncensored content that we drop weekly on our Patreon at patreon.com/flagrant2. You want to go join? You should, because it's the top 10 Patreon in the fucking world. That's right, for good reason. Go check out why at patreon.com/flagrant2. All right, peace.